Guys, there's going to be some haters out there. They're going to look at us, Team USA, and be like, why is the most talented one Australian?
Who run the world? Girls! Who run
The Barden Bellas are back with a follow-up to the hit comedy Pitch Perfect, and joining us now with more on that movie and other films hitting the box office this weekend, movie writer Mike Scott with NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
All right, this one's kind of fun because it was actually filmed in Baton Rouge.
Right, yeah, Baton Rouge, filmed on the LSU campus. It's not playing Baton Rouge, it's not playing LSU. It was just like the first Pitch Perfect was shot in Baton Rouge as well. It's set at the fictional Barden University. I think it's supposed to be in Pennsylvania somewhere, but not that it matters. And the whole gang is back for more. Anna Kendrick, Rebel Wilson. It's a story about set in the world of collegiate a cappella competition, which is a thing apparently.
Isn't that wild? And it has kind of a cult following, this movie.
It really does. This is a movie that when the first one came out, it did okay at the box office. And then when it hit DVD, it just blew up, went viral. You know, the Cups video online that everybody was doing. And so a sequel was inevitable, and this one's going to do big business. This one is probably going to knock Avengers off of its box office perch and become the #1 movie in the country this year. And I'll tell you what, or this week I should say, fans of the first movie, and this is what it comes down to, is it any good? Fans of the first movie, if you like the first movie, you're going to like this one. It doesn't do a whole lot extra. It doesn't give you a whole lot more, but it totally delivers on its promises. I can quibble with it's kind of a plot-starved movie. I went and saw it with my wife, and on the drive home, I was telling her that, and she said, "Shut up, it was fun. It was fun." So my wife recommends this movie for anybody who enjoyed the first one.
And that's what it's all about.
Right.
A lot of fun. And in fact, don't quote me on this, but I think one of our reporters has a bit part in that.
Oh, yeah?
Krieger.
Okay.
You might spot him in Pitch Perfect 2.
Does he sing?
I'm not sure. We're going to have to learn some more on that.
Okay, good.
But Mad Max.
Mad Max, yeah, 30 years it's been since the first Mad Max hit theaters, and now we get a new one. This is a reboot. It's directed by George Miller, the guy who created the first one. It doesn't star Mel Gibson, who of course kind of became a household name based on the Mad Max movies. Instead, it stars one of my favorite actors, Tom Hardy, as Mad Max, as well as Charlize Theron in kind of a co-lead role. And I'll tell you, very rarely do I hear the universally rave reviews about kind of a summertime action movie as what I'm hearing about Mad Max. I was a little concerned about this movie because it was kind of a troubled production, went over budget, the release was delayed, but people are loving this movie. It's being called a masterpiece by some reviewers. On RottenTomatoes.com, the movie review aggregator, I think there were 130 reviews last time I checked, 1 negative. So this looks like, even though I think Pitch Perfect is going to win the box office this weekend, this might be the one that folks want to go see. If you're not a Pitch Perfect fan, but of course everybody's a Pitch Perfect fan, but if you're not, this might be the one to go see.
Sometimes those remakes of older movies, it can be a little sketchy, but yeah, we're looking forward to that one. Quickly, what else we got to see this week?
We got I Am Big Bird. It's a documentary playing at the Zeitgeist Multidisciplinary Arts Center. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a documentary about the guy behind the feathers. He's a 80-year-old guy who's been playing Big Bird from the very beginning. So that one comes out. And what am I forgetting? Oh, Far From the Madding Crowd, a period drama starring Carey Mulligan based on the Thomas Hardy novel. And that's just a wonderful movie. If you like period dramas, that's the one for you.
All right. Mike Scott, as always, giving us a rundown of the movies that we need to see this weekend. And you know what? If it's raining outside, it might be a perfect time to get to the theater.
You don't need rain to go see a movie, though. It's good. Movies are good
That's
anytime.
True. It's
an anytime treat.
Well put. Well put. Thanks again.
Absolutely.
Well, it's considered the Oscars of the culinary world. And coming up, the winner of this year's prestigious James Beard Award joins us live in studio. And that's not all. He's cooking up one of his very own dishes that we cannot wait to sample. I've got dibs on it. Stay with us.